Welcome to Splinter's Kitchen. This is the third installment of the bread, butter, and fillets. I have 2 fillets measuring a pound total. I will be cooking it on top of the stove, medium heat, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, pepper, salt, and the oven at 500 for 4 to 5 minutes, depending on my feeling. I will be removing it, letting it rest for a minute, and then I'll cut it up and we'll have the bread, the butter, and the steak together. Today's episode is sponsored to you by Guinness. Best beer for real men. Coors Light's garbage. I'm gonna get some haters on this steak. I understand. I know if you like that fatty shit you like to chew on. I don't. So, we'll eat steak, real steak. Homemade bread, homemade butter. I like long walks on the beach, chilled Coors Light, and I'm a stay-at-home mother of 3. If you have any questions, comments, I'll let the comments run wild. See you in a minute. Alright, so the oven is preheated 500. Oil is hot enough, so we're going to put these steaks on. 2 minutes each side. I have peppered and salted the bottoms. Start our timer. You don't want to move the steaks for 2 minutes because you want them to sear and they're stuck. They will break loose once they've seared on that side. And we'll flip them over. Some people like to sear the sides. I normally don't care. Doesn't matter to me. I'll try not to overdo it and overcook it. Because these are fillets, we don't need to use any sauces unless you're going to use butter. I'm not against butter. I did use olive oil as my skillet lube. Minutes, 54 seconds. I've not cut the bread up or taken it out yet, but that's what the bread looks like. Nice, tasty spear bread. I'll have that cut up after I put this in the oven. That was episode 2. Episode 1 was the butter. Here's the salted butter I made. That will go with the bread. Two seconds. Alright, flip them over, see how they look. No likey. We're going to leave it for another 1 minute. I am cooking these to medium, not well done. Before I get any cake for that. 2 seconds. Because of the thickness of these, we're going to do these for 3 minutes. Now we'll take it straight from the skillet, pick the skillet up, put it straight in the oven, cook it for 5. If you have any questions or any better ideas, I am all about it. Different recipe, different ideas. I use butter, garlic, all kinds of different herbs. Today I'm just using salt, pepper, basic cast iron skillet. It works well. It should be super tasty. When I pull it out of the oven, I'll let it rest for about 10 minutes before I cut it. I guess with this thickness you could butterfly them. Most of your molly cuts are about 6 to 8 ounces. I did not do that, so. And I did not have my stove hot enough, I don't believe, for the searing process. Should have been a little darker. Won't change the yummy flavor or tenderness, but it won't be as caramelized. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'll come back in 5 minutes. Alright, fillets have rested. Bread's been cut. Butter's been softened. So let's see what we got here. Oh. Oh yeah, it's gonna be tasty. Whoa. So medium high in a skillet. These were thick, so I did them for 3 minutes instead of 2. I usually do 2 minutes. I did it in the oven at 500 for 4 minutes. And this is what we come up with. Tasty. Bread went in the oven for 45 minutes at 375. Butter did not go in the oven, but I did put the butter on the oven just to soften it up some because I had it in the fridge. And well, here's what we got. Any questions? Leave them in the comments. Any comments? Leave them in the comments. Hope you enjoy.